Hey Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do a little weekly reading for you, but whenever you find this reading, that is when you are meant to hear it. All right, so let's see here. We're going to take a look at what is unresolved for you. Okay, so we have one of these astrology cards here and the tarot. So we're going to see what the situation is that's unresolved, how it's affecting you, how it might be affecting the other person, and the guidance. All right. So here's the situation. This card represents how this is affecting you. And this card represents how whatever the situation is might be affecting another person. And then we have the guidance. Okay, so let's see. For Taurus, what do we have here? All right, we have Capricorn energy here. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. You know, Capricorn energy, the boss. This has come out, I feel like this came out maybe, I don't know who else. This came out for somebody else. It might have been Libra, maybe. You might see somebody, you might be allowing somebody to be the boss. You might see somebody as the boss. You might see somebody as having some type of authority over you in some way, or you're allowing somebody to have some type of authority over you. Or you're just dealing with a Capricorn. All right, so let's see. What does this have to do with? 10 of Wands in the reverse. All right, so 10 of Wands in the reverse is a pretty straightforward energy here. I feel like this is about, when we're talking about something that's unresolved here, what I feel like is unresolved here is allowing somebody to be in control over you. Ending that. You know, there might be somebody that you feel still has some type of control over you, control over your situation, control over your situation in life, your feelings. I feel like this is even though maybe the person isn't around for you, like the person isn't around anymore, or this boss isn't around anymore, there's something about this that is unresolved, okay? Because I feel like something ended with this person, or a situation ended with this person. This feels like kind of a new energy for Taurus. So what do we have here? How is this affecting you? Hangman. So you're still in this in some way, or you're trying to see or gain some type of enlightenment about this situation, about something that ended around somebody that was, that held some type of power over you, okay? Let's see. How's this affecting this person? We have the Emperor. The last time this card came up, this card also came up. So Emperor absolutely can be a boss energy, superior. You know, you might be in a situation where you're becoming the boss, okay? Or you know, you're ending something else so you can become the boss or the leader, or you're making you're taking a step up. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're dealing with a particular boss here, this person here. I feel like it's affecting this person's feeling of control over you. What guidance do we have here? Look at that, 10 of Swords. Holy cow. All right, so we've got 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. This is something that has already happened. So somebody in a position of authority may have fired you, okay, with both of these cards here. They might have fired you, or they might be resentful of you moving into a leadership position. They might have done everything they could to prevent you from moving into a leadership position. Or this person has just really kept you from moving forward, maybe with them. Maybe this is a relationship with a boss, you know, and this situation or relationship ended abruptly. All right, we gotta clarify the boss here, and we have to clarify what has ended when it comes to this Capricorn or this boss or authority figure or somebody that holds some type of authority or power over you. So what do we have here? Queen of Swords, energy of Libra. So, you know, I feel like for some of you, this is a boss that you felt was trying to get rid of you, trying to cut you out of a promotion or cut you out of moving forward. Empress. So this card can be Libra or Taurus. We have Libra energy here, Libra energy here. Libra is about diplomacy. So I feel like this person really kind of hid this energy from you, or is hiding this energy from you, or somebody that has a, from your perspective, perceived control over you, might be hiding that. They might be hiding the fact that they're attracted to you in some way, or they find you as, this might be a shock to some of you, you know, that they see you as their ideal person. This is a confusing one. They might know that you are the ideal person for something, and they chose to cut you out of something anyway. Hangman, 5 of Cups. You're hung up on some type of loss here. This, again, this feels like a firing to me. And, you know, I feel like if you were fired, I feel like you were doing your job, you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. And that's why you're hanging, that this is hanging you up. Because you're definitely focused on, you know, what has been lost here. But then we have the 2 of Cups behind you. This might have been somebody that you cared about. You know, this person who had authority in some way. You might have cared about this person, or somebody that had perceived authority over you. You might have cared about this person because there is some type of mutual connection between the 2 of you. This person might not want to acknowledge that, you know, you're either the ideal person for the job or the ideal person for them. So they might have acted in a very, they might have betrayed you in some way here. Emperor. Moon. I feel like this is about a boss that had hidden feelings for you, or somebody that you see as having authority over you. You know, they kept you in the dark about their feelings. Right here, right here. and potentially right here. So maybe it was easier for them to kind of cut you out. Let's get one more on the Queen of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Boy, I haven't seen 9 of Swords in a long time. I feel like they removed themselves from being around you so they could stop worrying. They were worried about something when it comes to you, for sure. What were they worried about? Page of Wands. In the reverse. So I feel like they were worried that they were going to say something, or you were going to interpret something as flirtatious, or like you were going to see through them. You were going to see through them, their intentions, their passion for you, their attraction for you. I feel like this is somebody that is trying to hide that. That might be your boss or somebody that has some type of authority over you. And you may not know really what hit you with this. This might be very confusing, and that's why it's unresolved. So let's see the guidance here. Hierophant. Okay, so this is clearly saying that you were betrayed. Okay, Hierophant is card of Taurus. You were betrayed in this particular situation. That's confirming that you were betrayed in this situation. So, death. I feel like Spirit wants you to leave it behind. Wants you to realize that this is over. What is it that you were supposed to learn from this situation? 3 of Cups. So that's interesting because you're focused on these 3 empty cups, what you have lost. I feel like this was a blessing in disguise, and it's actually something to be celebrated. You dodged a bullet. A situation could have gotten much more difficult, and you dodged a bullet here, especially if you were fired, or you might have been dealing with a boss that was attracted to you and showing it in really, really weird ways. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying, embrace this ending. This betrayal had layers to it. It had layers to it that you were released from before you saw all of the layers. So I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. But the unresolved part of it for you is you're asking why. And I feel like there were a lot of this was a very complicated situation, or this is a very complicated situation, that once you're released from it, if you haven't been yet, it will be a blessing. It will be a blessing for you. Okay. So let's see. We've got Wands, Swords. All right, so we're gonna do air energy for you, Taurus. All right, so let's see the situation. We're going to validate this reading. We've got what you're manifesting, and then guidance. All right, Taurus. Situation, a decision. Okay, so somebody here made a decision. Okay, in the past, it felt like betrayal to you, and there was a lot more underneath the surface to this decision. It might have been a decision to let you go, but there's more to it. So what are you manifesting here? Look at this, a deep, satisfying conversation. guidance. Somebody might have had to somebody might have had to have let you go in some way so they could have a deep, satisfying conversation with you. Again, I feel a lot of layers. I feel like I could go for a long time in this reading. So I know that there are a lot of layers to this. The guidance, stop thinking. Your thoughts lie to you. So what I feel like that means, first of all, your thoughts do lie to you. Your feelings don't. Okay? So, and your intuition really doesn't. Okay? So whatever your intuition and your feelings are about this, you're probably right. Whatever your thoughts are saying to you, question that, because your thoughts do lie to you. Thoughts happen to you. So, like the analogy I use for that is like an itch. An itch happens to you. You can choose whether or not you scratch it, right? A thought happens to you. You can choose whether or not you listen to it or believe it. Have you ever had a situation where you had an immediate rush of fear because of how you were thinking about something, only to find out 10 minutes later it wasn't true? Okay? That's your thoughts lying to you. Even though in your gut, in your heart, you knew it wasn't true, but you did allow your thoughts and your fear overwhelm you, at least for those 10 or 15 minutes. Even though it didn't make sense, even though your intuition was telling you that's not right, right? So the guidance is stop thinking, your thoughts lie to you. And the guidance here is this: there's something here that was a betrayal to you in some way. And the ending, I feel like, is something to celebrate. A decision that was made might lead you to a deep, satisfying conversation in some way. I don't know how, but that's what you're manifesting here. And maybe something needed to end with this person. I don't know. But how you're thinking about it is affecting you in how it stays unresolved for you. All right. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. Have a great week, a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.